We are on Unit 2, Quiz 3 Study Guide. This is the piecewise functions that we are about to graph. So this piecewise function involves of three parts. The first working point will be x equals to 0, which is the y-axis. The second one will be x equals to 2. So you can draw a dotted line at x equals to 2. When your x-axis is 2, you can draw a vertical line. So it's not required. If you're really good at this graphing piecewise function, you don't need to do this. After that, we are going to graph the first function. The first one is 2x plus 3. So the constant point, the constant is y-intercept. That means that it cuts through the y-axis at 3. The second one is the coefficient of x is slope. So slope equals to 2. So you can put equals to 2 over 1 or negative 2 over negative 1. So the first point on that we have to graph is the y-intercept, which is positive 3. You can go up by 2, go to the side by 1 to get the second point, and go up 2, go to right 1 to draw the second point. However, you know that x is less than 0, so I'm not going to go to my right because this is x equals to 1, x equals to 1, and x equals to 2. So I'm not going to graph the right hand side of the y-axis. So instead of going up, I'm going to use this negative 2 over negative 1 to help me graph the second point. So I'm going down 2, go to the left by 1, go down 2, go to the left by 1. So this is my graph. This will be my line, and then if x is less than 0, that means that x cannot equals to 0. I'm going to use an open dot, or you can call it empty dot. After that, I'm going to graph my second function, which is a constant function. Whenever it's a constant function, that means that it's a horizontal line. So I'm going to graph when my y is 2, I'm going to graph, because it's in between 0 and 2, so I'm just graphing in between these two lines. So after that, you have to determine if it's a closed dot or an open dot for 0. So this one is equal, so it's going to be closed, solid one. It's less than 2, so 2 here is going to be open because it does not equal. So after that, I'm going to graph my third function, negative x plus 1. So again, my y-intercept is positive 1, and my slope is the coefficient of x. So it's either the negative can follow up on the rise, which is negative over 1, or it can follow the run, which is 1 over negative 1. So the first point that I'm going to graph is my y-intercept, which is 1. And then this time, instead of going to the left hand side, I'm going to the right, because my graph will be here in this region, greater than or equals to 2. Now I'm going to go up 1, instead of using, if I go up 1 and go to the left by 1, I'm going to the left hand side, so I'm going to use this slope. I'm going down 1 and then go to this right by 1. I start from 1, so I'm going down 1, go to the right by 1. This is the right point. And then go down 1, go to the right by 1. Down 1, right by 1. So this will be my function. Instead of drawing the whole thing from 0, I have to be greater than or equals to 2. So I'm going to draw starting from x equals to 2. So this is my graph, and then it's greater than, x is greater than or equals to 2. So I'm going to put a closed dot. So this is the closed dot. So this will be my function, and you can refer to the answer keyword for details.